The hardest walk you will ever take is the walk you take alone. Look around you today. We live in a world where everyone is desperately trying to fit in. People stay in toxic friendships just to feel included. They stay in fake relationships because they are terrified of empty beds. They join the crowd because they are afraid of the silence. They are terrified of being alone with their own thoughts. But you need to understand something right now. Loneliness is not your weakness, it is your training ground. When you learn to walk alone, you stop asking for permission. You stop waiting for people to clap for you. You become dangerous. Why? Because nobody can control a person who is perfectly fine with standing by themselves. In this video, we are going to look at the brutal truth about the lonely road to greatness. If you feel abandoned, unsupported, or completely isolated right now, listen closely. This is the moment your rebirth begins. We are conditioned from childhood to believe that popularity equals success. We are told that having a huge circle of friends means you are winning at life. That is the biggest lie you've ever been fed. Most people don't want you to succeed. Let that sink in. They like you as long as you are doing well, but never better than them. The moment you decide to level up, the moment you start waking up at 5 a.m., reading books, hitting the gym, and working on your business, your circle will shrink. Suddenly, you are the boring one. Suddenly, they say you've changed. They will call you crazy. They will try to pull you back down into the comfortable mud of mediocrity. Let them talk. It is 1,000 times better to eat alone at a table of success than to starve at a table full of fake friends. The crowd represents comfort, and comfort is the enemy of greatness. Have you ever seen an eagle fly in a flock? No. Eagles fly alone. They fly at the highest altitude, where the air is thin and the wind is violent. If you want to touch the sky, you must have the courage to leave the ground crowd behind. Isolation is not a punishment, it is a privilege. When you are isolated from the world, something magical happens. The noise stops. The drama disappears. You no longer have to waste your energy pretending to like people you don't even respect. This is what elite performers call monk mode. When you are in monk mode, your focus shifts inward. You stop looking at what others are doing and you start looking at what you need to do. You become the architect of your own mind. Think about the greatest empires, the greatest books, the greatest businesses. They were not built in the middle of a party. They were built in dark rooms, in silent early mornings, by people who were completely alone. While the rest of the world is out wasting their time making temporary memories, your job is to build a permanent legacy. Let them sleep on you. Don't waste your breath trying to convince them of your worth. Let your execution do the talking. Show them your success, not your plans. The wolf that stays with the pack is safe, but it is limited. It can only eat when the pack eats. It can only run where the pack runs. But the lone wolf faces the cold winter alone. It faces the hunger alone. It faces the predators alone. But through that suffering, the lone wolf develops the sharpest teeth, the strongest endurance, and the most unshakable mind. When you embrace the lone wolf mentality, you develop an internal compass. You learn that validation from others is garbage. If they like you, great. If they hate you, great. Neither can stop your progress. You become self-sufficient. If you are going through a season of loneliness right now, stop looking at it as a curse. Look at it as a filter. Life is filtering out the weak connections. Life is clearing the table so you can finally focus on the feast. You are being prepared for a heavier weight of success. Do not break under the pressure. So if nobody is supporting your dream, so what? If your friends stop calling you, good. If you have to walk into the gym alone, study alone, and spend your weekends working alone, do it with pride. It means you are strong enough to carry the weight of your own destiny. You don't need a cheerleader to win the game. You are the player, the coach, and the owner of your life. Stop begging for a hand to hold. Stand up on your own 2 feet. The road to the top is lonely for a reason, because the top isn't crowded. Walk alone if you must, but walk like a king. If you are ready to leave the crowd behind and run with the lone wolves, destroy that like button, subscribe to Rise Daily, and leave a comment below saying, "I am built different." Let the world know you are ready. Keep grinding, keep rising. See you in the next video.